Since Town Hall 15 published, Hog Rider and Miner have been still being the strongest strategy. The key point of the strategy is to divide a base into 9 parts, filling out 4 parts at the full playtime. The rest of parts must be combined to the route suit for Miners and Hog Riders. For example, if I swipe up these 4 parts, the rest of parts forms at a big letter L. The main troop Miners and Hog Riders push forward along the route and never disperse. But if I clean out these 4 parts at all the corners, main troop rush to the center will not gather to each other and will be wiped up one by one. So that is really an illogical strategy. This base I plan to swipe out the bottom area with Healer and Royal Champion. Royal Champion is much more better than Queen. For example, we don't have to open a wall for Royal Champion, and we don't worry about Royal Champion goes a wrong direction. Balloons explore air bomb and seeking air mine. After Royal Champion jump over the wall, set a reach spell. Enemies reinforcements come out from castle. They are super miners. Set a poison spell and a freeze spell immediately. Royal Champion is suffering a high damage. Set invisible spell to protect her. She is being locked by a single target Inferno Tower. Set a recall spell to take her and her healers away. The right corner I used Battle Drill to swipe out the area. We can also use Flame Flinger there. The middle area I used the King and Queen to blow up Town Hall because main troop Miners and Hog Riders have no ability facing to Town Hall. The single target Inferno Tower is looking at King. Set a freeze spell to break in it, then release King's skill Airy Fist to summon a lot of Barbarians and revert his health. Enemy's invisible spell tower activate, but it still can't stop us blow up Town Hall. My reinforcements are super miners because Battle Drill can only do battle by itself. After Drill disintegrate and the super miners die, their big bomb will continue explode and make effects. Queen use her skill Royal Cloak and destined to blow up Town Hall. Set main troops attack. Release recall spell at top corner. Royal Champion use her skill Seeking Shield to empty the top area. Then Hog Riders and Miners will not separate to there. Enemies reach spell tower activate and cover 2 scatter shots. Release Ground Warden's skill Eternal Tome as quickly as possible. Otherwise, only 1 shell from scatter shot with the support of reach spell can evaporate a lot of Hog Riders. I make a mistake now. I noticed 2 main troops but didn't pay any attention to Royal Champion, and she is chopped by enemy's king. I still have a heal spell, so what do I fear for? Nothing to afraid of. Ground Warden's Unicorn is treating Hog Riders. Now it's time to set Wizard to clean those ordinary buildings, or it may be short for time. When main troops rush to the last left corner, set heal spell, then this match is sure to get 3 stars. There are too many walls in Town Hall 15 spaces which can block ground army, but Miners and Hog Riders ignore wall. Or if you break wall by mistake, you may have no method to play a match. Even you can take no wall breakers. Now let's fast forward the video and enjoy another one. Nowadays, super archers by Battle Blimp fly to the center of a base, then release reinforcements with the help of invisible spell is a strong strategy. But this base Town Hall is between 2 poison spell towers. If I still use Battle Blimp, it will be probably to fail. It doesn't matter, Miners and Hog Riders can attack all kinds of bases, but I must use Royal Champion instead of Queen. This time Royal Champion attack with the help of a Reach spell and 2 invisible spell at the right corner. She can not only destroy a few defensive buildings, but also draw forth a poison spell tower. Enemies' reinforcements are super minions. Set a poison spell and a freeze spell. Super minions can't attack even 1 time. After taking away Royal Champion and her healer with recall spell, I find a route to blow up Town Hall by Battle Drill. Battle Drill goes along arrow direction to stone each defensive building and break the wall behind them. Before that, I use a giant to carry damage and a wizard to cut the side, then set King and Queen follow Battle Drill to increase damage. After that, I launch main troops attack. The position of attacking is near Eagle Artillery. It will be destroyed soon and can't cover all the map anymore. This is the only method which can ignore Monolith and doesn't fear of it, because Monolith does low harm for low health point targets such as Hog Riders. 2 healing spells cover main troops one by one. When main troops come out from healing spell, release Ground Warden spell Eternal Tome! Queen also used her spell Royal Cloak to blow up Town Hall quickly. There is no defensive buildings at the site, so main troops come to the center, make the time of Town Hall does harm to Hog Riders, the shorter the better. I can't understand why does the king appears at the side. He despoiled Royal Champion's healer. He didn't help main troops attack as well as did a disservice. The reason why I took few minor is miners and Hog Riders attack different targets. Hog Riders attack defensive buildings in the front, but miners attack common buildings and leave behind. They don't work together, so disperse force. Finally, set wizards to take away common buildings for heroes are all alive. Let's watch the last match. I suggest not to launch attack far from Town Hall. If you make mistakes, you will not destroy Town Hall and get only 1 star in the end. Then you will be very embarrassed with your other clan players. This base I used both Royal Champion and Flame Flinger. I think they both attack defensive buildings. Although Flame Flinger moves very slowly, Royal Champion can expedite for it. After dealing with enemies' reinforcements, I take away Royal Champion by recall spell. There was no recall spell in the past. We couldn't play healer Royal Champion because if she rushes to the center of the base, she will soon die. Now it's time to launch main troops attack. A giant cover a wizard to destroy the wizard tower on the left corner, or it can attract Hog Riders to itself. Next, release recall spell to destroy the archer tower because of the same reason. After that, set Hog Riders and a miner. Don't forget to follow them a Ground Warden. King and Queen go along the side because enemies for heroes are arranged to align next to the top side. It is obviously that Hog Riders are difficult to slow them, so enemies' heroes are handed to our King and Queen. Now main troops are in the center. Release Ground Warden's skill Eternal Tome. I planned to set headhunters behind the main troop, but chose a wrong unit. I selected the invisible spell behind them. One thing is beyond my consideration. Flame Flinger is too slow to blow up Town Hall. Nearly all Hog Riders are slain by Town Hall. Skeletons from Skeleton Tribe scratch Flame Flinger, so I can only expect my heroes to finish the work. Fortunately, Lucky Fairy stands on my side. If I knew the situation, I would take another Sage Machine. Take care next time. Royal Champion is much quicker than Queen, so now still a long time left. Now I'm not going to narrate. After watching this video, go to do whatever you like. But if I clean out these 4 parts at all the corners, main troop rush to the center will not gather to each other and will be wiped out one by one. So that is really an illogical strategy. This base I planned to swipe